Hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them out, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win.
PA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Washington football team. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Get me! Let's go! Let's go!
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now it's Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Bryce Love, played collegiately at nearby Stanford. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Washington ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is
third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Haskins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Taking a shot for Samuel. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Man, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. It's Love. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
7, 49ers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
49ers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Garoppolo now. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
The 40-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Comes at his own 49-yard line.
Big stop. 11.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
1st down and a little extra for Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Is good.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Robbie Gould.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Haskins. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
2nd and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Montez Sweat brought him down. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
21. 11.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Intercepted by Washington.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1.
7-7, our score after 1.
End of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And Washington has taken the lead.
Is good.
And he's got it up and through.
Washington 14, 49ers 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. A Mostert, a 1st down carry. This will wind up only getting him a couple. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
27-yard line.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick.
Washington.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Pass
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you know.
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd and a yard, Haskins eluding the pressure right. And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Alexander. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 37-yard line.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert, and they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
On first down, Garoppolo. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 21. Ahead. 21. Here we go. I got you.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Going for the deep ball. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
And that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll start the drive with Love here. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pick.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think they anticipate
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's Mostert. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. They'll run with Mostert. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the 49ers have moved out in front.
The kick is good.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Niners 21, Washington 14. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Haskins. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Jordan Reed.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Haskins. And the Niners get there and bring him down. D Ford, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. .153 remaining in this first half of play. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Garoppolo, quick throw out to Ayuk. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 13. Hey, gun.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at the 10. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And thee coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked somewhere else, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
To the 49-yard
Boy,
line.
an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down now. It's Love. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards. And the Washington first down.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. 11.
3rd quarter starts with a run from Mostert. First down and a little extra for Mostert. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Shit.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Hey, tight. Mike 56. Mike 56. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. This from 44 yards away. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Now it's Gould after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
And now here is another interception.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3, second down.
Taken down by Reuben Foster. It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo
Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Love again.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. It'll be Love to try and get the first. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Witherspoon on the tackle.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Love.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Akello Witherspoon.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 20.
20-yard line.
He'll look to Mostert to start things out.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
23-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
I got this. 56. Check 56.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Running to start the drive is Love. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Tackle made at the 30.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe.
Reed. A gain of 12. And a Washington first down.
On first down, here's Love. And some room to roam now. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 10 yards out. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. So the touchdown there. And that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it. But what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it. Just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Brought down right.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
again, they'll run it with Mostert.
At the 25.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Ball carrier. Clinton Dix brought him down. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Hey. Switch. Joker.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
28.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And we've got a penalty marker down here as he's able to get this only to the 20-yard line. Now, this is going to put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They hand it off to Mostert. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Raheem Mostert, the ball carrier. He was taken down by Reuben Foster. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. They'll run on first down. Love looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
They'll hand it off. It's Love. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it second and goal.
At the Niners' 5-yard line.
Trying the toss play to Love.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Bryce Love, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season.
And Washington has retaken the lead.
So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Little salt, little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up. Because Frank Reich, at Maryland in college, did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 21.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup.
Once again, it's Mostert.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
49er.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was 2nd in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero, Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back. 56, the mock boys, 56. Check 56.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. He's bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They'll take over.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Steven Sims, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
On the coverage.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On second down, it's Coleman, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
The ball carrier.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
A gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
65.
Back to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Garoppolo. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
For San Francisco.
comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
At the 35-yard line.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. Here we go with Haskins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 8 on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Haskins to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
For San Francisco.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
He's taken down at the
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. They turn to Love on the handoff. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a give running right is Love. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the left side here with Love. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down, here's Love. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. First throw of overtime for Haskins. He'll buy some time right. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
He's brought down
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Love, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Again, the ball carrier.
They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and that changes everything here in OT. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it, but they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2. What can Garoppolo do now with his drive? Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
1st and 10.
So now after that big play, things come into focus a little bit sharper because at this point in overtime, the field goal is all they need. That big play there sets them up in field goal range. They want to try and finish this game off.
Now the timeout comes here, and the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. Now the timeout comes here, and the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner.
Hold on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And he got it. The kick is good.